God is watching, never sleeping. God himself is caring for you. Psalm 121, 1-2. This verse was pinned to my hospital gown as the nurse wheeled me into surgery to correct the blockage in my brain. I had an interesting start to my education since I had a stroke. I had to learn how to write with my opposite hand, read, ride a bike, and had to relearn social skills. I believe that I have had some of the same struggles as my students have had, both socially and academically. I also can relate to the parents since my parents have been through some of the same instances with my disability early on in my life. These early experiences have prepared me to understand and teach students with disabilities. As a result, I feel dedicated to helping my students focus on their gifts and abilities. Using Psalm 121, 1-2 as a guide, I will be dedicated to the kind of watchful, caring love God shows to me. I will observe my students carefully to learn their unique abilities. I will plan to my students' strengths and weaknesses by differentiating instruction. This will allow me to work through the curriculum and help students succeed on standardized tests. I want to be a teacher who builds strong relationships with students. This means that I will go to their sporting events, poetry readings, and performances to show that I care about more than just their learning. I plan to have my students volunteer in the community and journal about their experiences. I want to promote both independence and collaboration by building a strong classroom community. To accomplish this, I will lay out rules at the beginning of the year with my students so that they know what is expected of them. I want their input on the rules because this is their classroom community, and I want them to feel comfortable and responsible. In my class, we will focus not only on academic skills, but social skills as well. I will encourage a lot of class discussion and activities that group students who may not have known each other outside the classroom. In my class, children will feel included, accepted, and needed. I want my classroom to be an inviting environment for students to learn, grow, and explore. This means that there will be several sitting areas and posters on the walls that have inspirational quotes on them. I hope to have tables or desks that can be pushed together to form tables so that we can have discussions. I hope to have a reading corner or a lounge area where my students can work and spend time together. I also use Psalm 121 because it reminds me that God knows each of us by name and He orders our steps. Before coming to school each day, I will pray for my students by name. I know how difficult school can be, and I hope that I can show God's love through my teaching. I will be available to students and their parents before and after school, because I know from Psalm 121 that God cares for us and is always present. I want to show this kind of love in my teaching.